Good evening, gentlemen, and welcome back to my little man cave. I'm having some problem with the 3D printer. I did change. In a previous episode I showed you guys that I had bought this new Haidong China guy made in somewhere nozzles, but something is up with the printer. I don't really know. It's clogging. The filament that goes in here, in the yonder, gets clogged up somewhere. Oh, focus. Bitte. Thank you. Gets clogged up somewhere in between here. And I have a few different ideas. Either this Teflon, PTFE, whatever, tube, this white thing that goes down here, is a bit too big, or the brass tubing that goes inside this PEEK insulator is getting worn out. So when the plastic tries to go out from the nozzle, it doesn't really work. It just backs up and backs up and backs up, and somewhere up here it cools down and the clog is formed. Because when I remove the filament, it has grown in size. It's a bit bigger than it was before. So I have ordered original parts, a new original nozzle, aluminum heater block, the brass tubing, the PEEK insulator, and the PTFE tubing here on the top. Yay, go America. But in the meantime, while we're waiting for that, looky, I can make lights. I can also make them blinking lights. I think we will. For the love of God. Blue is a bit too... that one. There we go. And the Lord said, on the 6th day or first day or someday there will be light. And light there is. Anyhow. Let's see. Yes. As I said, I'm waiting for parts. And in the meantime, this is the final thing this machine chooses. And focus, please work, damn you. Oh, there. As you can see, no, it doesn't really work. But I have a new one of these Bowden tubes. Someone on the internet, always believe in the internet, told me that I needed one of these ones, so I haven't swapped it out, but I have one. And I have also bought some interesting filaments. These you can find on the internet. I don't really care for telling where I got stuff. If you know Google, you will know where I got this stuff. But these are quite interesting. I have nowhere to put stuff. I need to clean. This first one, this one, is a wooden filament. Oh, please. This camera. Okay, so this is a wooden filament. Here you can also see a bit of what I was talking about, where it backs up. If I can get it to focus. Well, there. You can barely see it there. Ah, focus. You see there's a small lip here. There seems to be where it's backing up. And this is right down near the nozzle. But anyway, it's wooden filament. When it melts, it smells like warm, not burnt, not charred, but warm wood. You get a nice pleasant aroma from it. It smells much better than both PLA and ABS. It's a really nice filament. And I want to print more stuff in it because I want to try to machine it or sand it and drill in it and turn it into lathe and whatnot. This is carbon fiber infused filament. It's a CFRP, carbon fiber reinforced plastic. There we go, CFRP, yes. And the carbon fiber content isn't too big or too much. It's about 15%, but you can really feel it because it's much stiffer. This one, the wooden filament, is quite soft. You can bend it very easily, and it will bend before it snaps. But it bends quite good. But the carbon fiber filaments, it snaps directly. It doesn't bend at all. I mean, it does bend a bit when it goes through this tubing. Everything bends to this, but you can't really bend it back too much before it snaps. As you see, the curvature of the filament is much smaller or greater than on the wooden filament. But I haven't had a chance to try this out yet because the printer fucked up before I even got started. The only filament I have successfully printed anything with is the final one, and this is the most interesting besides the carbon fiber, I think. This is brass filament, and like the carbon fiber, it is a 15% infusion of brass powder or small brass particles. It's hard to see on the camera. I don't really know if it can focus this close. Oh, darn it. There you go. You can see it has a granulated structure. All these small pimples and granulates are actually brass powder, and you can see that it's shiny. And here I have run it through a steel part or something hard, and it has actually buffed up a quite nice shine. And this is heavy. It's real heavy. A meter of this weighs 3 times more than normal PLA. So this guy is really heavy. But it also prints fabulous. I do have somewhere, not anymore. I don't have it anymore. I did have a small coin that I had printed. Oh, I don't want to show. Oh, too much. No, that's better. I had a small coin I had printed, but that's gone. Ooh, shiny secret stuff. What could it be? A Steam gift certificate, if someone can guess what this is. So I bet you can't, but anyway. Back to the printer. So as soon as I get the new parts, I will try to print both the carbon fiber and a bit more of this wooden infused plastic, and likewise the brass. I think the wooden content is about 15% also. But yeah, as long as this ain't shooting, we ain't getting nothing of this. Thanks for watching, and keep your head in the game.